Hey y'all, I'm Erin, and Danielle, thank you for letting me post videos on your channel, and thank you for being such a good friend and a great source of encouragement, and I cherish our friendship. So I want to talk to y'all about my dream that I had in December of last year. So the world is just chaotic, and it's still chaotic now, and I just was seeking God, praying a lot, and just want to know what's going on. God, what are you doing here? And so I had a dream, and it was me and my husband were standing outside, and we were looking up at the sky, and in the sky you could see the planets, and you could see Mars was heading closer to the Earth, and you could see all the other planets behind that one, and the atmosphere felt different, and my husband asked me, he's like, does it look closer? And I said, yes, it does. And so I could see this danger was coming closer. And as I was looking up at it, I had perfect peace, God's perfect peace. And so I could see the danger was there, but with God, I had peace. And so the atmosphere felt different. I knew something was about to happen. And so then in the dream too, I was propelled up, and it was like a view of like if you were in an airplane. And so I could see that Mars was coming closer, and then the pieces of rock was hitting the Earth, and it was hitting in a specific area. It wasn't the whole Earth. It was very specific. And so it kept just like pieces were coming down. And so then I knew something more was coming. And so when I was looking up, then I could see the planet was coming, and it just hit a specific part of the Earth, and it destroyed it. And so I think that it means spiritually things are happening, and we see it with our natural eyes. Things are happening, things are falling, and it's just a time to pray, look back, just sit back, and you keep praying, and you see him working. And you don't have to look far, but if you watch the mainstream media, you're not going to see it. But if you look to alternative sources, you will see that God is working. And keep praying. Okay. And so in my dream too, then in the next part, I was in bed. I had my Bible open, and that's what I usually do, is I read my Bible in bed, and then I go to sleep. And so I had my Bible open, and in the dream, my husband said, "What are you reading?" And I said, Psalms 20, Proverbs 20. And then I woke up, and was like, I was just jolted. And so I grabbed my Bible, flip it open to Psalms 20. And I just want to read a little bit to you. And it's a very short chapter, but I'm just going to read a little bit. So it says, "Some nations boast in their chariots and horses, but we boast in the name of the Lord our God. Those nations will fall down and collapse, but we will rise up and stand firm. Give victory to our King, O Lord. Answer the cry of our help." And that is what he's doing. He is answering our cry for help. And I know in this season of life, I've been crying out a lot, and that's what we should be doing. Okay, and so Proverbs 20 is a longer chapter, so I'm not going to read, I'm just going to read a little bit, but I encourage you to go and read both of these chapters. And so, let's see, Proverbs 20, verse 27. The Lord's light penetrates the human spirit, exposing every hidden motive. And if we pay attention to what's going on in the world, that's exactly what's happening. He is penetrating with his light, and he is exposing so much in this season of life. We just have to keep our eyes open and see it. And even when we get discouraged, and he's still moving. And that's what I want to encourage you with today, is that he is moving no matter what you see on the news. He's still working. He has not left his people. And when we see the storm and we are his people, we can look up and we can see that doom is near, but in the midst of it, we have peace. We have God's peace through all our circumstances. And so I just want to leave that with you today, encouragement, and leave some comments. Tell me what you think. I hope that you have a great week, and I will probably be making some more videos here pretty soon. Bye, y'all.